All right, we made it. It's officially go time. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. It's the home opener 2026 edition for your Bethany Broncos volleyball squad, and we've got the action all night right here for your enjoyment. Luke Young, I'm play-by-play. My guest is Rylan Ortiz on color commentary today, and let's just start off by saying, Rylan, I am so happy to be back for another year of volleyball.
Luke, I am too. It's going to be a great year. I can already feel it. These girls are going to take it far this year.
I believe you are correct in that assessment, my friend. This is the Blake Nightingale pregame show. Blake Nightingale's over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. He's open 8:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. He insures home, life, auto, business, and much more. Call 405-728-1313 for Blake Nightingale. Well, Rylan, let's just open this one up. It's a 7-3 start to the season for the Bethany Broncos. They are taking on a Blanchard squad that appears to be 0-2 on their young season. Now, tell me about, just how big a difference that experience makes, even in 10 games, for Bethany coming and defending the home floor.
I mean, it's going to help tremendously a lot because no matter how much practice you can have, and this goes for every sport, no matter how much practice you have, you'll always want game experience over just practices, because practices you're going to work on fundamentals, games you're going to have obviously game-like situations come up. So I think that's going to be a big part for these Bethany Lady Broncos.
Bethany was out at Tulsa in the Verdigris tournament this past weekend while I was out in Weatherford. They ended up getting second place. The only teams they lost to, as far as I'm aware, was Tuttle. And that's a little bit of a rivalry there.
Yes, it is. The biggest rivalry, in my opinion, in all of high school football has got to be Bethany Tuttle.
All of it.
I mean, yeah. I like to think it is just because I've went to Bethany my whole life, but I don't know. There's some pretty big ones out there, but Bethany Tuttle is pretty unbeatable.
In all of Oklahoma, no matter the class, that's the biggest one, Bethany Tuttle. I like it.
I think so.
Hey, our stream sponsors for today's match are Simplified Tech Solutions, Evans Hardware, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. Ship It Sooner is our scoreboard sponsor. Shout out to Ship It Sooner, by the way. All great local businesses that you want to get in contact with for all of your different needs. Shop local, keep the money here. That's what we're all about on the Gospel Station. Rylan, speaking of local businesses, a brand new scoreboard in the gymnasium.
Yeah.
And it is nice.
It is super, super nice. I was here for one of our events we like to call Freshen Up here, where we just greet all the freshmen, all the upperclassmen do. And they were putting in the final touches, final little pixel boards and everything. I got to see the last one be put in, and next morning I walk in and I was like, well, it's done. And they started putting stuff up on there, and it was great.
Big things happening at Bethany High School, and if you want to get in on it, you want to see your business name, your face up there, reach out to the fine folks here at Bethany and reach out to us. Email americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com, or you can email me, luke.youngmedia@gmail.com. We'll get in contact with you. But let's kind of circle it back to volleyball here, and let's do that with the Coyote Pond keys to the game. Coyote Pond sits at 5804 Northwest 63rd Street up in War Acres. They're the home of the $20 FFL transfer. Rylan, our keys to the game: energy, front row offense, and clean serves.
I like those three keys. Those are definitely going to be keys to the game, obviously, but I like those. Those are some pretty good ones.
If I can go ahead and, since I'm the one that wrote them, if I can go ahead and give you more of my thoughts on them, this team thrives on energy. They said as much to me out in Weatherford on the season opener, post-game interviews. They're like, that whole time, and it was a marathon, Rylan. I don't know if you got to keep up with that game in Weatherford. That whole time they were saying we just had to keep the energy up. All the way down to the fifth set, final point. If they had high energy, they felt like they had an advantage. So going forward this entire season, I think that's going to be the most important key to any game for them.
Right, and that just goes, again, for any sport, but mainly volleyball. Since it's in an enclosed arena, you're going to hear a lot more of that fan cheer. Obviously, you can hear it now a little bit through our microphones, but Bethany has been rocking this afternoon. Just crowd noise, entertainment, just all of that. So, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. How about a lot of bit? I can barely hear myself thinking here, which means it's volleyball season in Bethany, Oklahoma. Come on. My second key was front row offense. And really, if you're talking about front row, you got to talk about Emma Saylor. Senior leader on the squad, a veteran presence in the middle of that starting six. She is their go-to choice whenever they need offense out of the front.
Right, and that's going to be another big thing is Gracie Geisler in the back. Just going to be obviously in a different colored jersey, but she has one of the best digs out of anyone I've seen. Last year, she dove into the scoreboard to go save a ball. That's how much she's willing to put this game on the line.
And that's exactly what your seniors should do. That's what your veteran leadership should be doing. Putting body on the line, coming up clutch in big moments, and staying consistent throughout a contest, right?
That's right.
My final key to the game, that one speaks for itself. Clean serves. Don't want to give a point back once you get a big one. If you're trying to swing a game, nothing will kill momentum faster. And that's really, that's all there is to say about point number 3.
Right.
But those are your Coyote Pond keys to the game. Coyote Pond, again, open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday. Call 405-470-7999 for Coyote Pond. Remember, you can go to coyotepond.com as well. They're the home of the $20 FFL transfer. Before we get into some more volleyball talk, new on GSN Sports and Talk, the I-40 Classic Softball Festival out in Weatherford. All 4 games of Bethany's trip out there are live on our YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch it, the I-40 Classic is on GSN Sports and Talk. That's interviews, that's game highlights, and that's full game replays for your enjoyment. Rylan, now I got to turn it to you.
All right.
This will be fun. We're inside, but it's warm in here. Not quite 107 degrees Fahrenheit like it is outside warm, but it's hot in here. They don't really have the AC going, at least not to combat all the energy inside here. How does heat impact a player really in any sport as you keep going on throughout a contest?
Right, so if we're talking about outside, like dry heat, obviously it's 107 outside. Just this Oklahoma heat bearing down on you. It really does impact a player, but it also cannot, because you just have to take into accountability how well that player can handle heat, how well he or she cannot handle heat. So
I'm glad you said that, because you'll hear actually a lot of coaches bring that up, that it's kind of become a meme, but it's a mindset. The cold is a mindset. The heat is a mindset. The best teams are the ones that can play through it. And they're going to get just a taste of that here tonight inside this gymnasium. Obviously, softball is going to get the worst of it. They're starting right now, as it was scheduled. I don't know if they are starting, but first pitch for Bethany High softball is actually right now. They're dealing with that heat. And if you want to catch them, they're here at home too. I don't remember who they're playing, though. Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't.
I don't know. We'll find that out later.
I want to say maybe Woodward?
No, we just went to Woodward yesterday. We were on the road for that. I don't know. We'll figure that out in the coming break. The JV game ahead of us still going on, so we've got an extended pregame show for you here. That means we're going to go to a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll get into our varsity action tonight. This is the Blake Nightingale pregame show here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Stop by Blake Nightingale again, 7304 Northwest Expressway up in Oklahoma City. Large local supporters, and of course that includes Bethany High. We'll see you when we come back on the other side of break. This is Bethany High Volleyball here on GSN Sports and Talk. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
It's time for a
Pete Stuff.
full-service auto repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com. We bring you back here on the pregame show, brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm Insurance. We're here at Bethany High School getting ready for today's match between your Bethany Broncos and the visiting Blanchard Lions. Ryland's here with me, my color commentator for today's match. Again, if you're just now tuning in, my name is Luke Young. We're on the call for you tonight. The 2025 state champion banner is hanging in the rafters for Bethany High girls soccer in Class 4A. You were out there to catch that game. We're hoping it's a state championship year for volleyball. And they've got the players to do it. Now let's touch on some of the ones we didn't talk on before break. Some of maybe the newer faces, the younger girls. I'll let you lead it off.
So, Blake, let's just talk about Isla Thompson real quick. She has had a great game against Weatherford. Just really staying direct to the fundamentals. Super, super good. Another girl I want to hit on is McGuire Fields. She got a little bit of playing time as a freshman. Obviously, that's got to feel good. Just being a freshman, coming in on varsity in their first tournament. So that's just got to feel great.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, when she was asked to come into Weatherford, she and Kennedy Palmer both kind of took on a lot of responsibility. Palmer had more of the starting role. McGuire came more off the bench, but they both had to really shoulder some late game, late set points and possessions. Bergman was serving at the end of the game when they finally got the best of Weatherford. I mean, that's got to be a tough position. I can't imagine what was going through her head right there.
Right, and just as, I guess Bethany scores. Goodness. This Bethany Gymnasium is going crazy tonight.
I almost wanted to turn the camera over there, but we never get it back to where it needs to be.
Right. But no, in those tough situations, you just got to think, this isn't all on me. This is on my team just as much as it's on me.
That's good. Not spreading the blame, but understand that you're all in it together. It's a team effort.
Right.
Can't shoulder the burden all alone. As the JV team, honestly, watching them, they seem to be doing great at that. These girls have linked together for some incredible rallies.
Seriously.
I mean, maybe a little bit of Casper's curse right there as they, at that point, got away from them. But, I mean, that's been a fun JV game. I'm almost sad we weren't broadcasting that one. But let's continue the varsity talk as it looks like they may be approaching the end pretty soon here. It's the home opener, so you expect a packed crowd. Now, you are a student here, so you've got the inside view. Tell me about the student section and what the thoughts have been, what the feeling has been around the high school getting ready for tonight's game.
So, I mean, the student section, they haven't talked much around the school about it. It's been posted on our social media. obviously, but no, it's not been talked about too much. I've even tried myself to get some of my friends to come out and two of them are here actually.
Yep. Well, seems like you're the man to listen to if you ever need the word spread, right?
I mean, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes.
But, all the sports, no matter what they are, say, hey, come out and support us. We want to see you out there. We want it to be loud. It doesn't matter if you're softball, volleyball, or football starting in a week. They all want to see the support of the community, and that's why we get to come out here and do what we do. We love, obviously, athletics, but we love being able to show off what these kids are doing to everybody who wants to tune in. So from us, a heartfelt thank you to everybody who is watching. I know we're not quite to the game yet, but those that have tuned in means the world to us. And let's talk one more time about the actual game. If you had to guess, what do you think Blanchard is going to bring to the table tonight?
I think Blanchard, just looking at them, they're going to bring some heavy hitters. Some girls like last year, Skylar Brady, who is now playing volleyball at K-State now, the Wildcats. Obviously D1 college out there in Kansas. But they're definitely going to bring some heavy hitters tonight. Some girls that can hit the ball really, really fast over the net. So we just got to watch out for them, and if we can stop them, I think we can stop these Lions.
Well said. I agree. The point of attack begins right there by the net, and hey, I think the JV just wrapped up their game. Looks like they got a 15-13 victory in the final set. Good job by the JV girls. Love to see it.
Yes, sir, you do.
All right, so that means varsity has officially taken the floor. They're going to tear down that half of the gymnasium, then they'll get into their full warm-ups, which means we are steadily approaching game time here in Bethany, Oklahoma. It's high school volleyball for you on the GSN Sports and Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to go to our website, gsnsportsandtalk.my.canva.site. We've got more information about our shows, our athletic events, and everything in between on there. But I think you and I are going to go back to one more break, and then we'll do the official pregame stuff, starting lineups and whatnot when we come back. Stick around, folks.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course, new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Tire, oil.
At 39 Tire Express, you get expert service for your vehicle, including tire repair and replacement, oil changes, and second opinions. The crew at 39 Tire Express offers friendly and professional service backed by years of experience in the industry, and they're right down the road from you. Stop by 39 Tire Express at 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway today and see why 39 Tire and Express is the go-to option for tire and oil change needs. Remember, it's all local at 39 Tire, 7020 Northwest 39th Expressway, and keep an eye out for their new hours coming soon.
Tire, oil.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
We welcome you back on the Blake Nightingale pregame show here live from Bethany, Oklahoma. We're gearing up for the home opener 2026 edition between your Bethany Broncos, who you see warming up on the left, and the visiting Blanchard Lions warming up on the right. This is a fun one for you today. Again, Bethany coming off of a tournament out in Tulsa. They were at Verdigris. Ended up with a second-place victory, losing only to the Tuttle Tigers, who we'll see later on this year. Yeah, keep an eye out for that one. But we got to get past Blanchard first. Now, this is going to be a Blanchard team that's going to be scrappy, that's going to go for everything full speed. You can't overlook a team like this, even if they come into the season without a win, because any team could find their first against you. You don't want to be the one that happens to. Rylan Ortiz ran down courtside to try and get some starting lineups and maybe an interview or two, so shout out Rylan for his help. Tonight is not the night I was wanting to be doing this alone, and Rylan kind of saved me from that one. So shout out to Rylan Ortiz, our color commentator on tonight's match. He's awesome. Have loved working with him both last year and this year already. But as we continue our pregame show, here's something I wanted to show to you. We do have the weekly schedule, and again, we'll recap last week's games. Here you go. 8-11 season opener at Weatherford. Then the 14th and the 15th, they were out in Tulsa at Verdigris. Obviously, you've got Blanchard here tonight. Whoops, it went away. And our next matchup is Harding Charter. Sorry about that. Harding Charter, not Thursday, but Friday. Another home game. So we'll be up in Cashin with softball for that Friday. We got a tournament there. But volleyball continues their little homestand here against the Harding Charter Eagles, which, again, not a team I know too much about. So if you do stop by to watch that game, could be in for a very interesting one there as well. Again, you don't want to really overlook anybody. And we've seen Harding Charter before in basketball especially. Don't know too much about their volleyball squad. So it'll be interesting to see how that game goes. Ryan Ortiz has come back. He sat back down for us as we continue our pregame show. Our starting lineups today will be brought to you by John Campbell Health Market. Service brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. Replay system, yeah, we got replays. They're brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. And updates from around the class and around Bethany High are brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. Shout out once again our stream sponsors, Simplify Tech Solutions, Evans Hardware, Ship It Sooner, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. And Rylan, this is a great time to go ahead and promote the coaches show we have tomorrow. Bethany Volleyball is joining us at Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop for their first coaches show of the year. I am stoked for it. Are you stopping by? Are you making a special appearance?
Possibly.
Possibly, if you get some shaved ice out of it, probably, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I'm pretty sure that's the same thing for the volleyball team. Yeah, so we invite everybody to tune into that. That'll be at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, just right down the road, Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop. Great locally owned business with a drive-through to help you combat the heat. softball was at a coach's show to begin the year last week, and I actually caught some interviews with them after that Weatherford tournament. I'll go ahead and play those, and we'll kind of talk about the other sports that we are getting into this year when we come back from these interviews. I guess we'll just play them back to back. Makes sense to me. Here we go. All right, we're here post-game following the Chisholm High victory, 8-4 for the ladies. We got two of them right here, Ella and Emma. Emma, you're our player of the game. We'll start with you. You had a great day out of the leadoff spot.
Thank you.
Tell us about what you were seeing up there. What led to the success?
It was feeling good. We came out hot and just it was a lot of fun. We all went into the game with having fun and being able to trust ourselves. So it was really fun and being able to trust ourselves and have fun.
Good answer. Ella, you went 2 for 3 today, knocked a couple doubles yourself. Just tell me, how was the offense replacing runners, stringing hits together?
Yeah, yesterday we were all like, okay, we're going to come out here and win, and we're going to get our bats hot. So I think we did pretty good. I was getting a couple hits together and getting some runs on the board.
Some good plays in the field as well. You had one big substitution defensively when Emma came in to pitch. Everybody kind of stepped up in the field. Just tell me about that, how that approach helped.
Well, we just try and have each other's backs out on the field, try and pick each other up on mistakes, and yeah, that's it, yeah.
Emma, last question to you. Coming in relief, you stepped into a tough position and held them scoreless in relief. You got the win actually today. Tell me about it. How'd you step into the circle in a clutch scenario?
I have all of the trust in my teammates. They are awesome. They always have my back, so I know no matter what, they always have my back. But it was a little stressful, but I didn't get to warm up much, but it worked out, so it's fine.
All right, you got one more game against Tecumseh. Tell me, how's this going to go for you?
It's going to go great. We're going to do amazing.
Yeah, I'm hoping we do the exact same thing we just did, so staying hot.
Yes, ma'am.
Staying hot.
All right, best of luck to you. We're wishing for the best.
Thank you.
So, Avery, how do you feel about getting our first 2 wins?
It's pretty chill, Yeah.
Avery, how did you conquer that bat today? At bat.
What does that mean?
Like
conquer?
Conquer, yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was really on the struggle bus, and I just needed to get my head in the game, I needed to just focus on my hands, and I don't know. I needed to stay level, so I fixed that, and I was level with the ball, so I could hit it.
Great job. We're so proud of you as your teammates.
Thank you.
What do you think we could do better as a teammate?
I think we can talk more and, get each other going more.
I agree.
I feel like when we're more on a high, that's when we, make less mistakes and stuff.
Maybe a few more out-sellies?
Yes, a few more out-sellies.
Macy's really good
at
at
hit
it.
one
Shout
now?
out Macy.
Macy, let's do an out-selly right now.
Out-selly, ready? Ready?
That's our out-selly. But yeah, and if we just hustle after every single ball, I think that will be really successful this season.
Also, if the freshmen would grab the buckets, that would be nice. We still got one sitting out over there. Freshmen, look at all of them.
Look at all those
walking
freshmen
away
walking
with nothing
away
in their hands. Someone's gonna run.
Won't be us.
Won't be us.
What do you have to say to the people who watch? What's coming up for you?
More wins are coming up.
Yes,
more wins are coming, and everybody should come to be able to see them.
And make sure you come out to Weatherford and get some iced chest tea. So good.
And I don't think you want to come to Woodward, but if you do, we'll be in Woodward on Monday. And we'll be at home on Tuesday, so come support.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we hope you enjoyed those interviews we caught with the softball girls. Again, they're here at home tonight as well, and I did not look up who they were playing. It's Clinton. It's Clinton at home. There you go. So they're playing Clinton at home. They should have started at 6:50 p.m. Central Time, so they were supposed to get underway 20 minutes ago. I assume they have. But let's see if I can give you one of those Stan's Plumbing updates real quick, because I do get some of those on Game Changer from around the league. Bethany versus Clinton is live, and it looks like it is currently 2-1 Bethany leads here at home.
Oh.
There you go, top of the second. No, their bats got hot day 2 over at Weatherford, and I mean they got hot. Home runs, trading doubles back-to-back. It was really a big turnaround from the beginning of the season for the softball team. So I'm happy to see that they are looking to continue that momentum here. Looks like Jules Barger's on the start. Again, top of the second there. They just got underway. 2-1 Bethany lead. That update from around the high school is brought to you by Stan's Plumbing, 7000 Northwest 63rd Street. They're open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Call 405-721-5100. Valet service in a dirty business. That Stan's Plumbing. Locally owned and operated and highly, highly reviewed. One more time, this is the Blake Nightingale pregame show. Our stream sponsors are Simplified Tech, Evans Hardware, Ship It Sooner, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. Our keys to the game are brought to you by Coyote Pond. Starting lineup will be brought to you by John Campbell Health Markets when we get them. The serve is brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, and all replays are brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. Looks like the teams are just about coming up on the end of their warm-up finally, Rylan. See, I've been with him so long already. Second nature. It's 6:52 p.m. There's officially 6:50 left in pregame. We're not going to get started here till an hour past scheduled start time.
Woo!
That's pretty good for the first home game of the year.
I guess.
I say you don't seem to agree with me on that. That's an I guess I have to say that.
Well, I would rather start the first home game of the season off with a bang. Like, come out hot. Balls flying over the net, obviously. But that's what I would rather start the game with. Not, oh, well, our JV team decides they wants to go on a, I'll put this in baseball terms, 10th inning to 11th inning run.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like a good game.
But, I mean, hey, as long as we come out with a W, that's all I'm worried about.
Right. That's what matters, right? Moving it to 8-3 on the season.
That's right.
I'm with you. Again, we're counting down till first serve here. When we have starting lineups, we'll let you know. I assume it's going to be pretty similar for Bethany. Some combination of all the girls we've already seen. You'll see Saylor. You'll see Geisler sub in. I imagine Bergman is probably going to start. Thompson's probably going to start. Let's see, that's 4. Palmer's probably got the other starting spot. Then you're looking at Flynn, Bergman,
probably.
Kiara.
Yeah.
It's some combination of those. 'Cause I don't remember what you rolled out at Weatherford. That was like a week ago.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine the strategy changes too much here for Bethany, especially coming off of another second-place victory. I mean, you got to feel like the game plan is working for these girls. Early on in the season, they know who they are. They know who they want to be. Can't imagine they're going to have too many troubles with that throughout the season.
Right, no. I just want to point out real quick, have we seen McGuire's shoes? Look at those things. Those are shining. Like, you just look out through all the court and all you see is McGuire's shoes.
Yeah, and also Kaylor's shoes also have some shine on the side. Does she have glitter on her stripes on their shoes?
I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
That kind of looks like it.
That's a Kaylor thing that she would do. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
I respect it. Look good, feel good, play good. That's what we always say.
When I played baseball, that's what I ruled by. My dad did not like that very much. He was also my coach, and he did not like that very much. He said, as long as you hit a single and a double, I don't care what you do. I said, okay. And so then I came out there flashy as ever and went 0 for 4.
What? I don't believe that for a second. I think you went 4 for 4, and you hit for the cycle of home runs, and you're just not telling us.
No.
No?
No.
Not quite?
No. Not even close. No. I think I've never had a triple, never had a home run. The biggest accomplishment I've ever had was a double. And then I hit the little bow and arrow silly. That's about it.
Yes, sir. That's a classic. I respect it. That gives you extra points in my book.
If you hit a double silly, absolutely.
Yeah. Earlier today, and I do want to shout out some other quick businesses. Earlier today, I was at Red River Credit. We caught a brand new show with them about home ownership and financing, which I think a lot of people will be interested in. If you're a young adult looking to get your first home, if you are kind of struggling with credit, maybe issues, and you're trying to figure out how you can own a home despite that, it's not out of the question. And tune into that show we got at Red River Credit. That will replay on the station, assumedly after the volleyball game tonight, maybe tomorrow. But they have some great advice for you that you're going to want to hear. And we've also partnered with the Bridge Church here in Bethany, right off of Rockwell, to begin doing coaches shows with them as well. So later on this year, you'll see some coaches shows. We're thinking on the first week of the month over at the Bridge. And it's going to be a big deal. Hopefully we can get some food trucks out there sometimes. Hopefully we can get Hoop OKC and his arcade basketball trailer out there sometimes. And Rylan, I'm going to let you and the current viewers in on a secret. I had the idea to make a youth event where the youth give questions to the team, like a panel.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
That is a great idea.
How about that for some community involvement? I think it's a great idea. I don't know which team's going to be the first to have to do that, but I'd be very interested in their reactions. I hope we get a lot of little kids coming up there to ask questions. I'm sure they would love it.
They would, Luke.
Well, again, shout out to those new businesses. 2 minutes left to go in pregame, and then we're finally to starting lineups, anthem, and first serve. Is that the correct term, by the way? Is there a correct term in volleyball?
I want to say it's first serve. It sounds right.
Should I just say serve?
Let's go with first serve.
First serve?
I think so.
First serve is brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, as always. Shout out C&J Sporting Goods. I think we got to go to one more break. Nah, you know what? Let's keep it here for 90 seconds, because once that runs out, they got to do national anthem, and then we'll go to break.
Yeah.
So let's keep it here. All right, last thing I want to ask you about, since we've talked about the schedule, we talked about the players, the game plan, the keys to the game. Last thing I got to ask you about is the coaches. Coach Cagle is back for another successful year going to be a Bethany High School volleyball. It was only 2 years ago now that volleyball hung their own state championship banner up here in the rafters. We see it above us. Have you gotten a chance to talk to her, to her managers, to her assistants at all? Have you gotten a chance to pick their brains?
A little bit. I've talked to Coach Cagle just throughout class because I have Stuco with her. But, no, she's a great, great lady. Obviously coaches these girls very, very well. Can just sense the slightest thing wrong with one of her girls, and she will pull them to the side, hey, what's wrong? But she is undoubtedly one of the greatest coaches in Bethany history. That is my mark right there.
In Bethany history. I like it. Maybe one of those Hall of Fame, Circle of Honor members that's out there and all.
Absolutely. We need to have one for coaches. I don't know why we don't.
Hey, you know what? I'd be there for that induction ceremony, I think.
I think all of us would.
All right, it's about time. It is time to officially go back to break. This should be our last one of our pregame show, 7 o'clock p.m. We're getting ready for the volleyball home opener versus the Blanchard Lions right here in Bethany. The two teams have officially concluded their warm-ups. It's time to get this thing started. It is first serve. I was right. Let's go. Hey, we'll go to break, and then we'll get first serve when we come back. Stick around.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Need more money? Then save more money at Nimini Auto Group, 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany. Nimini Auto Group is where your budget meets the open road with high-quality used vehicles at prices that won't break the bank. Step into a world of automotive wonder with many different makes and models, as well as flexible financing options, all supported by our friendly and helpful staff. Got a trade-in you want valued or looking to browse the lot yourself? Call 405-470-0141. Let's find your next ride at Nimini Auto today. Stop by 5951 Northwest 39th Expressway, 405-470-0141. All-American Pizza at 501 South Mustang Road in Yukon is the home of deliciousness with tasty handmade pizzas, homemade ranch, and one-of-a-kind, not sold anywhere else, gyros. Lunch, dinner, feasts. Stop by and eat. You'll find friendly staff, great deals, and an Oklahoma original menu crafted with 100% natural ingredients. Bring the whole family to this family-owned and operated restaurant and get a taste of their mini lunch and dinner specials. Call 405-324-5551 for All-American Pizza in Yukon.
Rooted in trust and built on smiles, Boone Reeves Orthodontics is your local specialist for both adults and children. Serving Bethany and all of OKC with their exceptional skill, Dr. Boone and Dr. Reeves are eager to see you. Book your next appointment by calling 405-367-8147 or stop by 7221 Northwest 23rd Street, Unit CD in Bethany. Boone Reeves Orthodontics utilizes state-of-the-art equipment and a wealth of medical knowledge to ensure your smile shines like never before. Congratulations to this year's Bethany High senior class, and remember Boone Reeves Orthodontics when it's time to schedule your next appointment.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we can get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
It's game time here in Bethany, Oklahoma. The 2026 home opener for your Bethany High School volleyball team here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Luke Young joined by Rylan Ortiz on the call with you tonight. It's finally time, 7:02 p.m. Let's get this match underway. And by the way, that's one of the few times I'm sad we had to be in break during National Anthem. The entire gymnasium, home, away, player, fans stood up, and we all sang the national anthem together. Shout out Coach Cagle. I did not sing very loud. No one would want to hear that, but it was definitely a pretty cool thing to see in person. Ryland's got our starting lineups. Thankfully, I was afraid we weren't going to get them, so we'll get you starters here in a second. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see, Blanchard, looks like they're starting Peyton Henney, number 2, 6, Kylan Walls, number 22, Lexi Whitworth, again, number 33, Callie Cram, number 0, Paisley Wegner, and let's see, who did I miss? 1, 2, 3, someone ran off the floor, or is there 6? Oh, there she is. Number 9, Devin Winlake. So we got them. All right, perfect. First serve brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. It's a little low, and there's the beginning of the game. Blanchard steals one away on a service ace, Ryland.
Yeah, that's going to be a big part for Kennedy Palmer and Hannah Bergman standing over there where that ball went out. They try to get to it as best they can, but that was just a beautiful serve, and what a hit by Kennedy Palmer. And hits it over by Emma Saylor.
Bad over.
Oh! And that's going to be Bethany's point.
Didn't take too long for Isla Thompson to find her first kill of the game on a bad over from Blanchard. Keep an eye on that kind of play, ladies and gentlemen. Bethany got a lot of mileage out of that at Weatherford.
Right, no, and here comes Hannah Bergman and her Shays with the serve. And it's going to be hit up.
All right, Blanchard's first time. They run their set offense out of the near side. Nice dig on the other side by Bergman. It's fed over to Thompson. Bat a ball all the way around the antenna, and it's a point for Bethany.
Yeah, no. It's going to be just like that all game, I think, if we just keep our foot on the gas and not let up.
Bergman's next serve goes back way too far. Honestly, pretty close to staying inbounds. Just put a little bit too much heat on it. We're back to tie at 2-2.
Yeah, these girls have been doing really good so far, but we just, again, got to keep our foot down as we get another serve here from Blanchard.
Serve is up from the Blanchard Lions. Another line drive straight to Geisler. There's the set to the middle. Thompson aiming near corner. It's in. She's got it. Another kill for Isla Thompson. (3-2). Bethany leads after the kill. Again, she is one of the premier hitters right here for Bethany. Saylor heads off the floor. She's getting a break. Geisler on the serve. to the Blanchard back line. They set to the near side and just give a quick push over. O'Hearn underneath. Bergman with the set. To Thompson again, blocked at the net. It continues for Bethany. They go near side. This time it's rolled off a Blanchard arm and kept alive in their back line. Awkward set, no one there, and it falls for a point for Bethany.
Yeah, Bethany, that was a great, great save. By who was it?
On which side?
Bethany's.
I don't remember. It's already the next point. 4-2 serve comes from Geisler again. Let's see if Blanchard can cut into now a 2-point lead. They go with a running push. Underneath is Flinton. There's the set, far side. Thompson aiming for the corner. That one a little bit too far.
Yeah, no, Isla's just got to let a little bit off that arm, just a little bit. She plays club volleyball. She is one of the better ones out here on this court. She plays club volleyball for charge volleyball, I think.
Deep serve from Blanchard. That one has no chance. That came off the arm of Kylan Walls. Service error gives a point back to Bethany, 5-3.
Yeah, no, Kylan just put a little too much oomph on that, and it's going to send it out, and here comes Isla.
Thompson on the serve, pushes a deep one as well. Blanchard handles it. The set from the middle of the floor and a quick swing. Back corner. Is it out? It is.
Yeah, great call. We have actually two of our girls out here, Erin Lilligard, and I don't know who the other one is, but she plays on JV as our line judges out here tonight as that other one goes out.
That was actually credited a service ace for Isla Thompson, 7-3. Bethany starting to pull ahead here in set number 1. Thompson continues. The serve from the middle of the floor, mishandled by Blanchard, and back-to-back aces for number 3.
As they're doing their little AAA chants out there, as Isla picks up the ball again, she's going to go for it just a third time. Let's see what happens.
Another line drive, same spot. This one handled well. Blanchard will play it to the near side. There's a swing, but miss-hit by Brooklyn Darling. A point goes back to Bethany, 9-3. This is now a, I believe, 6-point run Bethany is on. 9-3 serve.
Looking like Isla's going to take it away here, and she does.
Running swing from the far side. A good idea from the Lions, just couldn't quite get that one down. 10-3. This big run continues.
And here comes Isla again. Oh.
I just had to say something.
Yep. Come on, Luke.
That's how it goes. I don't know, man.
It's all right. We all mess up sometimes.
10-4 after the point given back. Now Blanchard down 6 very quickly. This could be their chance to work in this, keep this first set close. The serve is up. Oh, and that time it's Bethany's turn to mishandle the serve.
Vivian Flinton on that one. Just a little off the hands wrong. It's all right, though.
Looked like for a second she and Thompson couldn't decide who was going to grab it.
Right, it's just like a pop fly in baseball. You just got to call it.
Hinai on the serve. It's up. Another line drive straight to Thompson. There's the set. Middle of the floor. Pushed far side. And a nice swing. Awkward deflection. Blanchard might have a chance. They have to roll it over. A good opportunity for the Bethany offense. There's the set. Middle of the floor going near side. O'Hearn. Back line. No good.
That was a great, great save on Blanchard's part. I want to say that was number 2. What's her last name?
Peyton Hinai.
Peyton Hinai. Just a great save by her going under the basketball goal.
Bethany back on the offensive. They go to the far side again. That's a nice swing up, just a little bit too far from McGuire Fields. I got to say, though, Rylan, I like the idea behind it.
I do, too. But also, bringing McGuire in early just kind of gets her used to what she's going to see over the next 4 years if she does continue to play volleyball.
The set out of the middle. They want McGuire again. This time a light touch over the front row, handled well. Blanchard to set to the Bethany logo. Push left side, and it's inbounds.
That was a great, great serve or hit to the
Just
line.
a touch on that.
Yeah, it was kind of a touch.
Yeah.
But that was a great touch by Blanchard.
That was Kelsey Gray on it. Bethany has lost the majority of their lead. They swing from the near side, and that one placed perfectly in the far side corner. Vivian Flinton grabs one back.
Yeah, Vivian is going to be a key player again for this Bethany Lady Broncos squad as she lines up here for another serve.
had a lot to do in that game out at Weatherford. I know I keep going back to it, but that was the best competition, one of the best competitions they've had so far. The set to the near side, this time Geisler there for the dig. Vivian on the set, the punch over, no good. Blanchard continues the rally. From the middle of the floor, they send one straight into the net. I don't think even if that got over, it would have gone very far. O'Hearn was there.
Yeah, O'Hearn, very, very tall and can jump pretty decently high. So she's going to be there pretty much all of the season for a lot of those blocks near the net as she gets a little bump.
Flinton to the far side, McGuire. Nice swing, popped up by the rafters. The second follow-up, and McGuire Fields is there for, I believe, her first point of the night.
That ball, we need to get a radar gun on her because that ball was screaming off her hand.
She got a little bit of velocity behind that one, no doubt about it.
Indeed.
Flinton line drive of a serve. Blanchard pushes it near side. They want Brooklyn Darling. Her ball batted down at the net. It's a setter dump from Blanchard, but Bethany is ready for it. Flinton returns with one of her own, but the Lions stay defensively minded. A push over, a little bit of a collision. It comes near side. There's the swing. Back to the back line, no good. Blanchard continues their own rally. It's a push over themselves. Nothing on that one. Geisler on the set. Going to McGuire Fields. The rollover. Blanchard pops it up and keeps it going. Back to the near side. There's a swing. Back line. Thompson there. A set by the net. Flinton pushes it far side, and Fields wants something. And they're going to say, I believe she went under the net on her swing to award the point to Blanchard.
Man, that's a tough call there as a referee that you can make. But there's really nothing you can do about that one. It's just, again, mistakes. We just got to limit them.
I mean, after a long rally like that, it's tough to see that go the other way on a call, but you got to give it up to both sides for the toughness they just played with, Ryland.
Right, no, and here comes, I want to say, number double digits, can't tell, but as McGuire Fields shoots another one over the net.
Blanchard, middle of the floor attack. O'Hearn there for the set, pops it up near side, cross-court swing, no good. Blanchard to set her dump of their own. Fields underneath it. There's Flinton back to Fields, far side, blocked at the net, and she can't come up with anything after the big block from Lexi Whitworth and Tinley Richardson.
Yeah, those blocks, we just got to, if there's any way possible, it's going to sound a little weird, but if we can get it a little higher, just a little higher.
Bethany will try to do just that here. O'Hearn with the line drive of a shot. No chance for Blanchard in the back line. Peyton Hinai had nothing to do with that one.
Yeah, and as you can see, again, this humidity is going to affect some players in this gym. Vivian Flinton just shaking her head. She is hot, clearly.
Blanchard down 4, trying to follow up. A swing from the logo, no good. Here's the set from Flinton. Back to Fields on the far side. She pushes it deep. No good on that one. Blanchard the return shot. Near side swing. Cross court. Nice job by O'Hearn, but it's a ball over. Here's a big opportunity for the Lions. A running swing into the net. Hinai, again, just can't find it.
Great bump by Kiara O'Hearn right there as she goes and lines up for a serve here.
O'Hearn, we haven't called her name out too much, but she's kind of come up big here. A bad over. Oh, but Bethany can't follow up with it. That was Saylor and Fields trying to make something happen.
Yeah, no, Fields and Saylor, they've grown close together over the years, but clearly their chemistry is going to show here on this court tonight.
11 serving 15. A low serve, popped up well. Flinton on a tough set, gets it to Saylor. Back towards the middle of the floor, awkward reception from Blanchard, and they can't follow up on their second touch. It's another point to Bethany.
Bethany's just got to, again, keep the foot on the gas, not let up, and we can't make these critical errors here if we want to win this game.
Kennedy Palmer on the floor. She's going to be serving. 16-11, Bethany leads in the first. Low serve from Palmer, and that's a tough break for number 7 coming into the game. Gives a point back, 16-12.
Yeah, and some of these volleyball formations, like before the set, are just interesting. Like you'll have 3 girls on one side, 2 across the middle, as if in L shape almost.
Blanchard on the serve, Palmer underneath. Flinton with the set, going to Thompson far side. Nice swing, and that hits the middle of the ground where no one is standing. It's another kill for Isla Thompson.
Isla just, that club volleyball is going to pay off for her right now. She's just doing very, very well right now.
17-12. Here's the set from Bergman. Bergman goes far and a little bit too far. Service error makes it 17-13.
Yeah, and that's going to be a critical error there again. Just got to let it off a little bit, brush it off, and go to the next serve.
Blanchard has kind of kept this first set around a 4-point deficit, but they really need to find a way to turn it around here. Clips the top of the net on the serve, but good dig by Thompson. Saylor on the swing, back corner, Blanchard there. They set to the near side, behind the backswing. Bethany Stevens hold. Thompson on the far side, rolls one over, and that one finds open ground.
Great, great shot there. Just absolutely knew where to put it, pinpointed it right there, and got the point.
What do you think of the behind the head swing?
It was almost like a little 360. She kind of jumped up, spun around, hit it.
That was pretty sick. Geisler on the serve. Blanchard, middle of the floor, going to their far side. Right-handed swing and off the deflection. That's going to go way too far for any white jersey. 18-14. Flinton just tried to get underneath and pop it up. Happens sometimes. That's volleyball, right?
That's right. That's any sport there, Luke. You're going to make mistakes. You just got to brush them off, go on to the next one.
Kylan Walls on the serve. Goes deep to Geisler. There's the set from Bergman. Middle of the floor. O'Hearn on the swing. Stays inbounds.
What a great, great set from O'Hearn. Just perfectly placed. That way, was it Geisler that hit that?
No, O'Hearn hit it.
Oh, O'Hearn
yes,
hit it. Okay.
She got the set from Bergman.
Okay, perfect. But no, that was just a great set from Bergman.
19-14. That was Thompson on the serve. Blanchard to the middle of the floor. They want the quick point, and they're going to find it there. Flynn and O'Hearn both went up, and neither could come down with the ball over the net. Again, Blanchard stays around a 4-point deficit.
Right. No, I think that might have been the pregame meeting with their coach. Is just keep this game close. Try and have a little back and forth dogfight here. Yeah.
Push from the near side. No trouble for Thompson. There's the set from Bergman. Back to the near side. Flinton on it. Good dig in the back line by Blanchard. They go back to the near side. Cross-court swing. Geisler there. It's going to be a tough ball over. Light tap from Blanchard. Popped up by the Bethany defense. McGuire Fields on the far side. Blocked at the net. The rally continues. It's Geisler on the call. Nearly punched Fields in the face. Blanchard, the set to the middle of the floor. Trying to get it down. Still finding nothing. Bergman back to the near side. Big punch on the swing. No good. Blanchard continues their near side into the net, and it finally ends. Brooklyn Darling on the attacking error.
Yeah, I just want to point out McGuire Fields almost did get punched by Geisler. You just have to have that good communication there with your teammates.
20-15, Flinton on serve. Nothing going on that one, 20-16.
Yeah, Bethany almost running away with this first set. But again, 20-16, that's that 4-point deficit that Luke was talking about earlier that the Lions are just holding on to with a passion.
It is only the first set, so I feel like if they keep this close, Blanchard's happy. Long serve. Geisler's got a long way to go. She does get there. Hits the banner for the state champion soccer team. And that point awarded to Blanchard, though I couldn't tell you the rule on something like that.
So I was watching earlier in the JV games and the freshman games. I think if it hits something as if a banner or something like that, it's considered out of play or like dead.
Gotcha. Roll over from the Broncos. Here's Blanchard on another good opportunity. Set to the middle of the floor, and it goes wide right that time. I believe that was number 11, Kelsey Gray, on the swing.
Yeah, Coach Cagle just had to stop that one right there with her volleyball instincts.
It's the reason she's the coach, right?
That's right.
O'Hearn serve, dug out by the opposing libero. Blanchard, the set to the near side. Cross-court swing, and it gets underneath the outstretched hand of O'Hearn.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a tough play for O'Hearn there. Just you have to get from the middle of the court all the way to the edge of the court with one dive in a split second. That's just a tough play, and so she gave it all. But again, that's just a really tough play.
Some would say impossible. Me. Guys are on a nice service reception. It awards a hit from Fields. That one travels a little bit too far. 21-19, and don't look now, it's a 2-point lead for Bethany.
Yep, and here comes the number 4 for Blanchard, as she hits it straight into the net. That's going to be Bethany's point, 22-19.
I'll take that commentator curse any day of the week when I say Blanchard made it closer and then they give one back.
No, that's something that's just going to stab you in the back, Luke. It always does.
Kennedy Palmer on the serve. Gets an awkward swing on that. Looks like she didn't quite have her legs underneath her. 22-20.
Right. Kind of looked like it came off her hand and her feet just weren't set very well. So
Blanchard continues to stick around, now trying to tie this game back up in the first. And it's going to be a service ace. That's number 22, Lexi Whitworth.
Yeah, that was a really, really good serve by Lexi. This Bethany offense has just got to have a little bit faster reaction times. If I'm going to be honest, they just got to have faster reaction times, and I think we can stick this one around.
Kayla King in the game now. The service just barely gets over the net. It's pushed back to Thompson on the far side. She takes a big swing, doesn't stay inbounds. Looks like it might have been touched by Blanchard anyways.
Yeah, but it's going to be 23-21 now. And just about a year ago, I figured out how volleyball scoring works. Luke, do you know how?
Well, what do you mean with how it works?
Like, I thought it could go like to 100, like basketball scoring. No, it's you get to 25, and you go to the next set.
We're going to circle back to this later. The push goes back to Thompson, far side. Cross-court swing from number 3. Count it. It's another kill for Isla Thompson. Set point, Broncos. Timeout taken by Blanchard, their first of the match and the set. Well, as we head to our first break of the game, Bethany on set point after nearly giving it back up to the Blanchard Lions. What do they got to do coming out of break to put this one away?
I think, honestly, just get comfortable in this humidity. As you can see, a couple of girls down there are just dying of this humidity in this gym. But also, reduce mistakes if you can. Some of the hits have been a little off, but if we can just clear those up, we'll be fine.
Bergman back to serve with a chance to put away set number 1. This is a 7-3 Broncos team and a 1-0 in district team already. Bergman lines it up. Her serve is up, and that one good to go over. Blanchard with a tough set. They get it near side, and yeah, I saw that too. The Blanchard setter, number 22, Lexi Whitworth, ran underneath. Well, I should say her momentum carried her underneath the net on the serve. That set point for Bethany, 25-21. We take set number 1, Ryland.
Let's go. And again, carry this momentum into the next set. You just have to keep fighting, keep realizing that, okay, it's just one more set after that.
That first set was brought to you by Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop. Remember, we're going to be out at Aloha for our first volleyball coaches show of the year, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-732-1898. We'll be back after break.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. And the home of the Gotta Have It it, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
It's time for a
Pete Stop.
Full service auto repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
All right, we're back from break. Bethany leads 1-0 in the game, heading to set number 2. This set is brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street here in Bethany. Call 405-789-8102 to get a hold of C&J Sporting Goods. Family-owned and operated outdoor shop here in Bethany. Third-generation family-owned indeed. And the friends, very close friends, of the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Shout out Jada Davis as well, going to OU, pursuing nursing and medical degree, I believe. She'll do a great job over there. Well, Rylan, we made it to set number 2. What are your keys for this one for Bethany?
Minimizing mistakes, as in every set, but you just have to know the players around you and everything like that, and just minimize mistakes. And, again, have fun out there. It's a game. It's a game you can get paid for. You just got to realize that. It's just a game.
That's what's important, right? It's a game you can get paid for.
Exactly.
And don't worry, I explained how volleyball worked to Rylan and break, so we do know how scoring works.
I thought it only went to 3. It goes to 5.
Sorry, brother. I had to say something.
Nah, you're good.
All right, let's get it to set number 2. First serve of the set brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. Came off of Bergman's, a quick touch by Blanchard, batted around, and no Bethany arm can come up with it. First point of this one going to the Lions.
Yeah, I know. Bethany's just got to keep on this attack. You just got to, again, add points.
The 1-0 serve. That is a fastball of a serve. Does go wide right by Lexi Whitworth, but talk about velocity. That one was humming.
I know. Some of these girls out here, we got to get radars on, because good Lord.
Geisler on the serve for Bethany. Sends a short one over near side. Line judge rules it is in bounds. A service ace for Gracie Geisler.
Yeah, no, Gracie, again, she was one of my key players for this game. She is such a good player on this volleyball team. She could just serve, dig, leave her body on the line for this team and for this game.
Blanchard to push from the far side. It's backed up in the air by Geisler. The set comes near side. Flinton on the swing. Diving bodies. Blanchard keeps it alive. Here's the near side swing from Wegner. Dug out in the back line. Bethany continues to rally. They go to Thompson. Far side. Off the net. Popped up and back by the rafters. Here's the set from Blanchard. They get a running swing, and that's going to stay in bounds. Peyton Henai got that one.
Yeah, Peyton, she got a hold of that one for sure.
2-2 in set number 2. Blanchard has the serve. This is number 9, Devin Winlake. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Winlake's serve. Goes low and straight into the net. Score goes 3-2 Bethany favor. Field set to come back into the game. Isla Thompson back to serve. Thanks again for tuning in here on GSN Sports and Talk. You'll see some of our stream sponsors on screen. All great locally owned businesses that you should stop by. It's a good serve. Misplayed by Blanchard, and kind of an awkward decision right there for Henai. Had no idea what to do with that ball. It's in an awkward spot. Has a lot of spin. I mean, how are you supposed to deal with that?
You really can't. I mean, just, I guess, try and get in front of it, I guess.
4-2 is dug out by Blanchard again. A set to the far side, sent straight down into the net by number 6, Kylan Walls. Point goes to Bethany, 5-2. We've got a stands plumbing update from around Bethany High School. It's 5-2. Clinton has taken the lead over your varsity Broncos softball team here at home. They're heading into the 4th inning. Blanchard from the far side on a quick touch. Geisler underneath. There's a set by Bergman to O'Hearn, blocked at the net. That'll go down as a conjunction block for number 2, Henai, and number 6, Walls.
What a block there. That was just jumped up, put the hands up, and said, nope, not today.
4-3. Blanchard on the serve. It's up, sent far, and out of play.
Yeah, again, just for Blanchard and Bethany, both going back and forth, 5-3 now. Just keep the serves in bounds if you can. If you can't, if one gets a hold of you, I mean, that's fine, but you just have to keep control of those serves.
Next serve is up by Flinton, and speaking of control of the serve, she puts it right in front of the opposing libero to service ace for 1-8. 6-3. 1-8 does it again. Flinton serves straight to the libero, handled well. The set from the middle of the floor. Blanchard will try to push it far side. Flinton underneath. There's the set by Geisler coming near side. Bergman on the swing. Popped up by Blanchard, but it's an over. O'Hearn sends it right back over. 3 touches, and somehow Blanchard keeps it alive. Geisler on the set. Near side once. 1-4 at Bergman. Look at what's happening here. It's a fight at the net. How's this ball kept alive? Field sends it back over. Blanchard on a dive. Somehow able to get it up. A rolling swing, and Geisler's underneath, and we keep going. Flinton on the set for O'Hearn. Into the back line, and finally one gets wrapped up Bethany's way off of the kill for 1-3.
Yeah, I got a little jumbled up between on Blanchard's side. They had 3 touches and then somehow got it back over. But no, Bethany's doing a great job right now, 8-3. Yeah.
So the camera has a better view of it than we do. We kind of lose what's happening right there by the net sometimes. But we're doing our best here. Guys are on the second touch, going over to Fields on the far side. Running swing off of the libero's arms and into the crowd. It's a kill for McGuire Fields.
Someone catch it.
Someone catch it. It's not banana ball. They don't get an out for those.
Dang it.
9-3.
Cool. As Vivian Flinton comes up here for the serve.
Flinton on the serve, low. Blanchard digs it out. A batted ball back to the corner. They have to roll it over. O'Hearn to the middle of the floor. There's the set. Far side. Fields wants it. Off the net, and it's down. McGuire Fields has come alive here on the home opener. Timeout taken. Blanchard doesn't like what they see.
No, McGuire Fields is going off right now. As a freshman, just in a varsity game, that's got to have some pressure being mounted on you. But, no, she's handling it perfectly.
Let's hit a quick break. We're back after timeout.
Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home with a $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com.
Serve came up from Bethany. Blanchard bats it around 4 touches on the Lion side. Just no one could get air underneath that ball, Rylan. But it's another point for Bethany on another big run they're on. 11-3 here. All of it coming with Vivian Flinton serving.
Vivian's just acing this ball. Well, not that one.
I keep opening my mouth. I don't know.
You're good. You're good. It's going to happen. But, no, Vivian's just been acing these ones, and she just got a little too much, we'll say a little too confident on that one, as that one from Blanchard, number 2, hits the top of the net.
That's like 3 times that's happened. You want to take over play-by-play? You seem to have better luck than I do.
No, you got it.
12-4, Kiara O'Hearn back to serve for the Bethany Broncos. O'Hearn's ball goes high up. It's a nice fly ball there. Blanchard feeds it near side. The swing batted down at the net, but that is going to fall in Bethany territory. 12-5.
Yeah, no. Bethany's just, they're doing good, but we just got to, again, minimize the mistakes.
That was Darling on the kill. Now back to serve, Callie Cram, number 33. Cram's ball, line drive, hits the net and goes nowhere. 13-5. Bethany still leads here in set number 2.
Yeah, the first time I ever watched volleyball was my sister at the YMCA, and they do the things completely different. Like, this is a whole new ball game after this.
Hope you don't feel a little bit out of your league here.
Oh, no, I do. I do.
King on the serve. Blanchard set to the middle of the floor, going back to the Bethany libero. Geisler was good on that one. The swing comes near side from Bergman, but Blanchard pops it up. It's set offense for the Lions. They run it near side and find open spot in the near corner. Kayler King really had no chance to get to that one.
Yeah, I know. Some might call that one impossible because it pretty much was.
Number 0, Paisley Wegner back to serve. The libero in the white jersey here for the Lions. Sends one over straight to King. King trying to get to Bergman, and it hits the antenna. That'll be a point awarded to Blanchard.
That was a close one by Bergman, but just hits the antenna and is not good.
13-7, Bethany leads by 6. 1-0 lead on the game, working on set number 2. Wegner continues the serve, and miscommunication there between Geisler and Kaler.
Just straight bread and butter there. Splits it right down the middle between both of them. Just got to have better communication.
We didn't do it, so it's not good.
Exactly.
13-8. Geisler this time underneath it. The set comes from Clinton. Pushed far side wants Thompson. A ball batted over, straight to the net. Blanchard has a chance, and they do roll it over. Geisler underneath one more. The set goes middle of the floor. They get to Saylor, who's been super lights out here. Blanchard's defense holds, and they roll the ball back over. Let's see if Bethany tries it again. The set goes middle of the floor. Saylor, lighter touch, and sees the gap in the Blanchard defense.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment there from, was it Hannah Bergman?
On the set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment by Hannah. Just seeing the open gap, and now she's back to serve.
Bergman serve. Low line drive. Blanchard plays it back towards the net. It's a setter swing, not even a dump there. Bergman on the set going over to Thompson. Far side cross court. No good. The libero got under it. Running set. And that one a little bit too far. Lexi Whitworth kind of had a weird way to approach that ball. Nearly kept it alive, I guess, long enough for a team to follow up on. But a little bit too much spin, huh?
Yeah, as Hannah Bergman comes back for the serve now. Lines up, deep breath. Bam.
All right, here we go again. Wegner was underneath. There's the set coming near side. Hit at the net. Can Bethany keep it alive? Not this time. Clinton and Saylor there, but again, it's just kind of been bad luck for that pair right there by the net. They've gotten their hands on a couple, just can't keep it alive.
Yeah, we just got to have better luck, better communication, better ball handling. I don't know if that's the thing in volleyball. It is in basketball, but.
The set goes over to Flinton. She's targeting the back line. No good on that one. The Lions set to their own far side through the uprights, and it sneaks through the hands of Thompson and Saylor for a kill.
Yeah, Geisler tried to get a piece of that one too, but then just kind of fell down. Maybe it was the grip on her shoes. Maybe she just couldn't get to it, but no. Good set by Blanchard.
15-10. And that'll be a service ace for the Lions. Vivian Flinton was underneath it, but it took a bad bounce off of that right arm. 15-11.
And here we go again with Blanchard's serve.
Lexi Whitworth continues the serve, this time targeting King. Ball set at the middle. It's a light touch by Thompson, and the point is awarded to Bethany. Now, I'm not a professional on referee signals yet, but if someone out there knows what it means when they hold up 6, that's what happened. You like that call? That's a very professional call.
It was a great call.
16-11. It's a nice swing by the Lions, but it's dug out in the back line by Geisler. Bergman on the set gets it to O'Hearn. O'Hearn throws it down, but Blanchard's underneath. They want the set on the far side, barely rolled over. O'Hearn sends it back the way it comes. She gets a giant swing at a ball over the net, and O'Hearn stops playing around with them and picks up a kill.
Absolutely. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Please, someone get a radar gun on these girls because they are clearly going over some speed limit with these hits.
17-11, and talk about a big hit. That one had some volume on it. Unfortunately, a little bit too far for Blanchard. It's another ball out of bounds. 18-11.
I think they could hear that one across the entire world.
Geisler on the serve, going deep, and the point is returned, 18-12.
Yeah, you could see one of the Blanchard backline players. She saw it immediately. She put her hand up. She said, nope, it's out.
Yep. I mean, that's just good awareness, right?
Yeah. Just having good awareness is going to play big into volleyball here.
Next possession, I guess you would call it. Next volley, 18-12. O'Hearn takes a swing, blocked at the net, kept it alive. King underneath for swing number 2. Geisler kind of has to try and roll it over. There's no whistle yet. And finally, they do make the call. 4 touches on Bethany. Don't know why it took them a second to get that one called, but they did.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes they can be a little slow. It's okay.
Sometimes you just got to be sure.
That's right.
18-13. It's a 5-point lead for the Broncos. Set goes to Geisler. There's the set from the middle of the floor. Going back to O'Hearn on the far side. The outside swing looks good. Whistle blown. And it will be a point awarded to the Broncos. 19-13.
They're going to have a little talk here on Bethany's side. And it's going to be McGuire Fields subbing in for Kayla King.
Fields obviously brings back a lot of power on the outside. Currently, you're looking at Fields on the far side and Flinton on the near side. Thompson serve, point awarded real quick. That is, I believe you call that a formation error, but don't quote me on that. Again, I'm not completely up to date with my volleyball terminology, but 20-13 no matter what.
I'm just focused on that scream that we heard from the crowd. Good Lord. Did you hear that one?
I did.
I was going to say, I think pretty much everyone could hear that.
It's a 7-point lead for the Broncos, 20-13. Thompson continues the serve, back into the back line. Awkward ball, but it will be played. Blanchard with a press by the antenna. And looks like they're going to say one of the Lions got underneath the net again, 21-13.
Yeah, Bethany just another 4 more points to go, and they'll have that next set. But they're going to have a little talk here.
Full timeout taken, 21-13 as we head to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're back after commercial.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Back out of timeout, Bethany leads 21-13. And I have now pulled up a referee hand signal chart, so I think we're going to get rotational fault. That's what I call it. So I was close.
Okay.
Isla Thompson on the serve, gets it underneath the opposing libero once more. Her service aces continue to propel Bethany to this set 2, nearing a set 2 victory, I'll say.
Yeah, as Isla Thompson gets a fiery ball over the net. And looks like it's going to be Blanchard's point.
22-14. That one just a defensive lapse by Bethany. One player moving away from where the ball was landing, one player moving towards it. Neither one could come up with anything.
Right, and here comes Blanchard's serve.
Geisler there, plays it well. The set comes out in the middle of the floor. They want Flinton on the near side. Her sent back, played by Blanchard. They go over to the antenna, and that one sent right into the antenna by Brooklyn Darling. 23-14, Bethany approaching set point.
Yeah, but here comes Vivian Flinton again. I would say probably one of the better servers here on this Bethany Lady Broncos squad.
Flinton with another good serve. Blanchard to the middle of the floor. They get a good opportunity here. Geisler underneath the set from Flinton, going to Thompson, middle of the floor. And it will land just a bit out over in front of the Blanchard bench, 23-15.
I don't know what she puts on her hand, but good Lord, she can make that ball spin. Because that ball is flying off her hand.
So Bethany plays on 23-15. They go to the near side with O'Hearn. A nice dig by Paisley Wegner. It's going to be a rollover by Blanchard. Geisler there. Here's the set from Flinton. Push far side. They want Fields. And that went through everybody. Did not touch a line hand. 23-16.
Yep, and here comes number 2 again for Blanchard serving.
Peyton Henai heads back to serve, down 7. They were able to keep it around 4 in set number 1. It's gotten a little bit further away for Blanchard here. Geisler receives the serve. The set goes to Thompson, middle of the floor, wants the corner again, and another ball just unfortunately misses for Isla Thompson.
Yeah, Isla, she's just got to get better control on her hits. Honestly, there's not much you can do, just get better control.
23-17. On the service reception, Bergman pops it up but sends it over to the Bethany bench. 23-18.
And as you can see there, Gracie, again, trying to put her body all out on the line as she just sits there and laughs it off. Myself would be terrified to go run over into the bleachers like that.
I would say I'd have to agree. This time, the serve targets the newly subbed on the floor, Caitlin Thanshite, who does not receive it well, 23-19.
Yeah, Caitlin's been a good player. Again, plays club with Isla and Kayla and a bunch of other girls on this team. They've got great chemistry together.
Setter dump, and it goes a little bit out of bounds on that far side. Don't hate the idea right there, honestly, from number 22, Lexi Whitworth. But now Bethany's on set point. I would have rather saw her play it to the normal offense.
As Keogh Hearn comes out with another one.
Thrown down, Flinton underneath. Ahern with the set, going to Fields, and Fields has the kill to put away the set. Nice job by number 30. Well, that'll do it for set number 2. Ryland has to get out of here, but before you go, let's kind of recap this one. How did we get to a set 2 win for the Broncos?
Probably just good communication. They've had some bad communication times, but again, just great communication throughout all the girls. Great chemistry as they're sitting over there laughing in the huddle. Just great chemistry and great communication, and just skill talks about the rest of it.
Indeed. All right, man. Thank you for your help today. It's always a good time.
No problem.
I feel bad you have to miss what could be decisive set 3, but that's how the cookie crumbles, right?
Indeed it is. Adios, guys.
On the other side, we'll see you after break. Don't go anywhere. More Bethany High volleyball when we return. Wishing adios and good night to Ryland Ortiz.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway serves the Yukon area with professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call Conrad Marr Drug at 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug at 948 Yukon Parkway, which serves the Yukon area. Professional customer service, compounding, over-the-counter medicine, and delivery. Call 354-2582. 354-2582. That's Conrad Marr Drug. When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
All right, we bring you back for what could be the final set tonight, set number 3 here live from Bethany, Oklahoma. Bethany leads 2-0 over the Blanchard Lions with a chance to put it away. By the way, I think I caught the replay of that final kill from set number 2. Replay is brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. You can see a nice dig there, turns into a good set, turns into a running hot shot from McGuire Fields to put that one away. Shout out Bethany, and shout out Victory Mattress Outlet for their support of the stream. Set number 2 was brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods. Set number 3 brought to you by Apple Tree Antique Gallery at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-495-0602 for Apple Tree Antique Gallery and stop by on the third weekend of the month for hot deals throughout the entire business. I've got a new color broadcaster sitting down. I didn't know this was happening tonight. Introduce yourself. Tell us about what you do around here.
Well, hello. My name is Sarah Berry. I am a junior here at Bethany High School. Sorry, I just ran. I am a volleyball manager. We keep the score at the home games. I'm out of breath.
I shouldn't have asked you right after you ran back here.
And basically our whole job is to make sure the games run smoothly for the coaches and make sure that the players at the end of the year have their stats so that they know what they need to work on or whatever they are doing good that year.
Good job. Good job. I'll let you take a quick break. Geisler on the serve with a 1-0 lead. Does send that one out of bounds to give a point back. It is 1-1. Sarah, first off, just thank you for joining me. And I'm glad you can take care of the stats while you're up here. So.
It's actually a better view, so
hey,
thank you, really.
There you go. Tied 1-1 in set number 3. Blanchard has the serve. This one comes off the arm of Devin Winlake. Winlake lines it up, trying to give Blanchard their first set win of the night. Gets a good ball over, but it's handled well. Thompson from the near side puts another fastball. Oh! For 3! I guarantee you no one in this gym has ever seen that before.
I've seen a lot of things in this gym before. I don't think I've seen that, though.
That is wild. A hot shot from the near side rolled off the opponent's into the basketball net for 3 points. Half-court shot. Peyton Pritchard would be proud. I think, actually, I'm not seeing any points awarded for that since they didn't get a chance to put another touch on it, so it's still 1-1. Blanchard from the far side, blocked at the net, popped up and kept alive. Here comes Bethany. Bergman gets a hand on it, rolled over by O'Hearn. Blanchard trying to follow up, but it's going to be a point for the Bethany Broncos. Got to credit the hustle there by Blanchard, just an awkward deflection and nothing they could do about it. It is 2-1, Broncos lead. Unfortunately, the three-pointer did not count for 3 points, so it is only a 1-point lead.
I wish it did.
Me too. That would have been sick.
Yep.
Thompson on the serve. Thompson sends a far one back to the corner, and that's going to be an ace for number 3. Again, successful serving, one of our Coyote Pond keys to the game. Bethany has really shown off what a bunch of good serves back-to-back will do for a team. Thompson with the lower serve this time. Blanchard will play it. They come near side, blocked at the net. Sent back onto the Lions court. They will play another one to the near side. Lighter touch, and that one's going to get down in front of McGuire Fields. 3-2. So tell me something. After a ball batted up at the net like that, you get a second chance. What is the team trying to do? Serve just barely gets over. It's going to be an ace for Blanchard. Tied 3-3.
Ask the question again, I'm sorry.
So you know how Blanchard just got a ball blocked at the net, but it comes back on their side, and they get another chance to run the offense. After this point, I'll ask you again. Line drive of the serve. Thompson underneath. Here's the roll coming near side. It clips the net, and it finds open floor. It's a kill for Ava Gordon. But after a block at the net, how do you generate any offense in such a scramble?
At least for me, I believe that most of the time the opponent will want to go farther back, so a lot of times it's better to be in the middle ground than straight forward to the net, because the likelihood of them going over the net again, that is very unlikely. So if you're a bit farther back, you have the ability to block farther back and farther forward.
Vivian Flinton on that service ace got a lucky deflection off of Blanchard's arm, we'll say, 5-3. Bethany has held at least a 4-point lead for the majority of the set so far tonight. Flinton on the serve, played to the Blanchard back line, blocked at the net. O'Hearn, unassisted, shuts the door on the Lions. And what a stuff by Kiara O'Hearn. Flinton back to serve, now up 6-3. 1-8 gets a running start, sends a good ball over. Blanchard starting to go down here in set number 3. They send a long one played by Thompson. It's kept alive. Fields gets a running start. Bad touch there by Blanchard. Somehow they get back over without the whistle blown, but it's all for naught as Kiara O'Hearn comes streaking out of the middle of the floor to put that kill away. 7-3, Bethany up by 4. Clinton still back to serve. The 7-3 sneaks over. Here's Blanchard again, trying to generate some offense. Nothing going on this one. Peyton Henai tried to get to it, but tags it right into the net. 8-3. Flynn continues some excellent serving here.
Yeah. She joined the varsity team at only a freshman, and she wasn't there for the state finals, but she does hold an amazing record, and for what I've seen, she is a very good team player.
That swing comes from number 10, Caitlin Banshite, who threads the needle and is able to find open floor. 9-3. Did you have anything else? Yeah, I thought you cut yourself off there for a second.
No. That's how my sentences run sometimes. They just cut off.
Gotcha. No shame on that here.
Very bad for continuity, but it happens.
9-3, Bethany playing this one. They go back over to Fields on the far side, and her running swing cannot be slowed down. Call her the juggernaut. Once she gets going, there's no stopping her. 10-3. Reminder, our stream sponsors are Trinity Endurance, Simplify Tech Solutions, Coyote Pond, Evans Hardware, of course, Ship It Sooner, Victory Mattress Outlet. Blanchard from the middle of the floor. Another kind of awkward ball. They get a break on this one as it looks like that might have been an error on Bethany. Not seeing the point awarded yet. There it does go, 10-4. It was an error on the Broncos. Lily Wegner back to serve. Gets a hot one over straight to Geisler. The set going far side. So once again, Thansheet. Awkward ball deflected around. And number 10 comes away with the kill. We saw Thansheet earlier in the game. She was targeted pretty much immediately by Blanchard. I think the same thing happened for both her, King, and Palmer, but Thansheet handles the pressure well. 11-4 is going to be a rollover from the Lions. Middle of the floor, Saylor gets a hand on it. Flinton underneath. Going back over, it's O'Hearn to take it. Both O'Hearn and Fields wanted it, but it's out of bounds nonetheless.
I'm just marking them both off.
I'd say that's fair. Let's take a look at the Kiara O'Hearn stuff really quick. Replay is brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet. Look at her get up for this ball. No trouble at all, and there was no chance for Blanchard to come back after it. What a play in the front row.
That's key for you.
Set comes near side. Nice swing, but handled by the Blanchard defensive back. It's rolled over. A touch by Saylor, it looked like, but it's going to get down in front of Fields. 11-6, and Blanchard starts working it back a little. You'll have to forgive me if I mix in some other sport terminology here.
It's all right.
I do it for all sports. Thompson on the swing. There goes over to the far side. Saylor wants it too far. 11-7. Did I ask you guys last year, any of the managers, if you wanted to come up here? I feel like I did.
I don't remember you doing that, but I mean, you might have asked one of the others. This year, we're extremely lucky. We have 9 managers in total. Last year, we only had 3, me, Emma Williams, and Kylie. But this year, we have 9 in total, including me and the 2 other managers.
Man, that's a workforce. We could use that at the station, tell you what. 12-7. That was Palmer on the serve, I believe. Bethany has a chance to play this. They're going to go far side to Thompson, and Thompson's ball both clips the net and clips an arm, but finds open floor nonetheless. Bethany halfway there in set number 3, looking for the match victory in straight sets over the Blanchard Lions. Palmer continues. That one doesn't quite have the distance, 13-8 after the service error. So you've been down on the floor, as much as you can tell, what's been the theme of the game plan for this Bethany team tonight?
Kind of hard for me to tell because a lot of the times managers aren't included for the games. plan, but what I can kind of tell is most people are staying up towards the net. Like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of action on the backside of the court, which is not to say that there has been some, and there's been some good plays on the backside of the court. However, most of it has been on the, like, up at the net and up where the end of the circle is. I don't know what that line is called, but mainly it's all been up at the front of the net.
Blanchard and Bethany going in a volley. Nice block by Saylor. She'll get another chance here. Doesn't get a hand on it, but it's kept alive anyways. Out the middle of the floor, Saylor takes a swing. Blanchard on the far side, pushes it now to the near side. Cross-court launch, out of bounds. Point goes Bethany, 15-8. And Rylan, when he was up here, told me that we need to get a radar gun to put on some of these girls because they get some miles per hour behind some of these swings.
They do. There's a few moments that some of the players, some of the seniors who graduated last year, they'll tell you that Emma Saylor and Kiara, or I don't know how to say her name, I apologize, but we call her Key. She and Emma, during practices for tournaments and games, being around them was a hazard because balls flew everywhere.
You know what? I can believe that.
Yep.
And as we go to a timeout, it's 16-8 in set number 3. Bethany leading in what could be the final set of the game. We're back in about 30.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
Yeah.
Out of break, we return to the action here in Bethany, Oklahoma. 16-8, the Broncos lead over Blanchard so far. Thanks to everybody who's been tuned in so far tonight. Bergman on the serve. 2 Lions go for it. They're going to be able to roll this ball over. Geisler underneath. Here's the set from Bergman. Coming near side. Left-handed swing on that one. Kept alive at the Blanchard back line. They go with a light touch over. Ball batted around. Fight for it at the net, and Blanchard's going to lose it in the end. Frustration there out of Kylan Walls, but she did everything she could. 17-8. Bergman continues to serve. Our last Coyote Pond keys to the game again. Clean serves. String them together. Don't give anything back. On 17-8, Blanchard fires one into the net. Kind of a lucky shot right there for the Lions, but they'll take that, absolutely. 17-9. I feel like I don't see that one too many times either, but there you go.
What, balls hitting the net and then ending up going over?
From the back corner, yeah.
Yeah.
On the third touch when we thought it was going to be a rollover, yeah. Saylor from the near side sends her own volleyball into the net and comes down with a kill, 18-9. O'Hearn back into the game for the Broncos. Saylor takes a break. Geisler back to serve. Sends the ball far. Blanchard will play it up by the net, middle of the floor swing. Back line, and the officials say out of bounds. 19-9. Blanchard struggling here late as this game has gone on. Bethany has won the sets by a greater and greater margin. Continues being the trend so far. Running swing. Bergman underneath. Geisler with the set. Going far side. From the far side, Ava Gordon wants it, and she's got it. Gordon pushes Bethany to 20 in set number 3. Geisler will continue the serve. Up 11. Serves up to the opposing libero, who plays it well. It's going to be a rollover from the back line. That's going to be Palmer underneath. Bergman with the set, coming near side. There's the lefty swing again. Blanchard gets the dig. Swing from their own side. Bergman to Geisler, back over to the far side. It's Gordon once more. Whistle blown on the swing. It will be a point awarded to Bethany. So tell us what happened there really quickly.
I was focusing on stats.
You know what? Fair enough. I was making the joke with Rylan earlier that I don't know volleyball well enough to know all the referee hand signals. So I just guess at most of them.
I know most hand signals. I just have to see them because most people who describe them, they get them very wrong, and I guess the wrong things.
Point awarded.
That means somebody touched the line, but I just don't know the numbers.
I believe it was Paisley Wegner. I believe I saw. No, wouldn't have been because they got the point. So it was somebody on Bethany's side. We'll just call it a penalty on Bethany. 21-10, Blanchard on the serve. So, by the way, number 17, Samantha Stearman, has been in the game for a second now. Just wanted to point her out. Thrown over by Blanchard. O'Hearn in the middle sees the gap in the defense, and that's no trouble for a veteran presence like O'Hearn. 22-10. A couple more players come into the game. Taylor Williams back in. Looks to be accompanied by McGuire Fields. Stearman's going to get a break, as does Kennedy Palmer. Williams will be back to serve. Her first time appearing in the game tonight. Up 12. Gets a good punch on it. Blanchard's ball near side. Running swing. Sent too far. And Blanchard has struggled with that tonight. They get some good opportunities, but do put too much on it. Don't quite have the verticality they're looking for.
Did you know what that hand signal meant?
I was not looking. 23-10. The set to the far side. Once again batted down at the net, but that time O'Hearn gets a little bit unlucky. It goes too far. 23-11. What did the hand signal mean?
The arms vertical up like that, that means out.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's lots of hand signals. Some of them I don't even know.
11 to serve 23. Geisler to Palmer to the far side, and that time McGuire Fields takes the ball straight into the net.
I've been doing this for about 2 years managing now, actually. So I know some things, not all.
Well, you did the first year. Must have liked it enough to come back.
Yep.
Seems like year 2 is going pretty well.
It is so far.
Hearn had a nice swing there, dug out in the back line. Blanchard returns fire, and all of a sudden, don't look now, Henai finds a kill, and maybe Blanchard is starting to feel a second wind. They've still got a ways to go, down 10. Bethany is only 2 points away from the match win. Wegner on the serve. Gets it to Geisler. The set from the middle of the floor. Bourbon comes in near side. There's Gordon to the back corner. What a swing from 33.
Game point.
Game point indeed.
My favorite word ever. That means that I get to go home in like 10 minutes.
Caitlin Penshite and Vivian Flinton back in the game for the Broncos. It'll be Flinton back to serve, who had a great run at it earlier. Let's see if she can put the game away here. Flinton on the serve. Goes middle of the floor. Blanchard with their backs against the wall. Go to the far side. Running swing cross court. And it does land in bounds. 24-14. Blanchard now nothing to lose. Just trying to see what they can put together in set number 3. We knew tonight that they were going to run into a very, very strong Bethany team. 24-14 serve. Flinton underneath. Geisler to send it over. Blanchard again gets to run their offense to the middle of the floor. Blocked at the net, but kept alive by the Lions. To setter. Williams in the back line got the dig. Over to the line, or excuse me, over to the Broncos side. Rolled over. Now the Lions continue, batted around, and finally finds open floor. I believe that was Tinley Richardson on that one. 24-15. I was trying to say too many things there at once, and none of them came out.
I do that all the time.
Williams got a nice service reception. O'Hearn keeps it alive with some crazy athleticism. Set to the middle of the floor. Geisler underneath. Flinton on the center dump. Pushes it far. Blanchard was ready for it. They want it back on the near side. Back to Williams. Did it land in bounds? It did. 24-16. Again, Blanchard has a little bit of life here at the potential end of our game. They continue the serve, but that one will do it. A tough way to end it for the Blanchard Lions. But it's a service error by Peyton Henai that allows the Broncos to run away with set number 3. So at the end of this one, Bethany wins it in straight sets. They get back in the win column following the Verdigris tournament and a loss to Tuttle in the championship. They come back later on this week to face Harding Charter Prep on Friday. We'll tell you about that when we return for the Blake Nightingale post-game show. Stick around for that one after these messages.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our 3rd Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
It's time for a
Pete Stop.
Full service auto repair at 6505 Northwest 36th Street is ready for your visit. Come see the professionals at Full Service and ask about their many services like AC repair, brakes, oil changes, engine repair, seals and gaskets, and much, much more. English or Spanish, this locally owned auto shop provides honest work that removes the headache from auto repair. Call 405-596-9724 and trust Full Service Auto Repair to get you back in the race.
And we welcome you back for the Blake Nightingale post-game show, live here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. After a straight set 3-0 victory by the Bethany Broncos, they get back in the win column. Their season record will improve to 8-3 after knocking off the rival Lions, with Harding Charter Prep coming to town on Friday. Hopefully another win for the Bethany Broncos. Again, as we said in pregame, they're championship hopeful. They were championship hopefuls in 25.
They are indeed.
They're championship hopefuls this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they're championship hopefuls next year, how strong this program is. But as we come here on the post-game show, we always kind of recap how we got to this point, what went right for one team, what went wrong for the other, and then we award a player of the game. So let's start kind of set by set. Set 1, 25-21 win for the Bethany Broncos. Both teams kind of felt like they were feeling each other out for a little bit. Then Bethany.
It's always the first set that you're just trying to get into the game and you're just trying to figure out who your opponent is and what you can do, and your coaches are also doing that. It's just it's a mind game basically.
It is, and Bethany eventually kind of went up 4 and stayed that far ahead for the remainder of the set. Now, Blanchard was always hanging around in that way, but they never quite could find a way over the hurdle, over the hump, if you will. Couldn't quite find a way to get the set back to tied. Why do you think that was?
I might just be a little biased. I don't think it was necessarily on Blanchard's part that they couldn't get over. I think it was on Bethany's because just with how I've seen, it's always like whenever the other team scores, it's like it kind of dims stuff down. And then whenever I can't speak today.
Are you doing the interview?
Yes, I was some of it. And then
good job today, by the way.
And then just enough encouragement, and we can get those points back. Those are the words I was looking for.
Good job on that analysis. I'll ask you about the other sets here in a second, but we got an interview to get to first. Kiara O'Hearn has come and sat down with us. If you would grab that microphone there, then I'll ask you some questions here. Okay. Actually, I'm not asking the first question.
Yeah. Putting me
yeah.
on the spot again. I see how it is.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So you're a senior this year, correct? All right. What are your hopefuls for this season? Like, how do you want your last year to end? Hopefully on a good note.
on a good note, definitely a good note, but also just doing it with no regrets and just knowing I put my full out there and just knowing everyone finish with on a good note and that we all put our 100% into every single ball that we touch.
Let me grab that microphone for you real quick. All right, there we go.
Can you hear me?
The stream didn't hear you. It's all right. Yeah, let me ask you this. We were just talking about kind of set one. Blanchard kind of hung around at a 4-point deficit, but they couldn't really find a way back in it. Why do you think that was? What did you guys do right?
I think, at first we had those first game kind of nerves, so we were kind of not finding our rhythm, but once we did, they couldn't really find their way into it because I think our defense stepped up actually, and with our offense having so many options, we kind of didn't know where to find us. So I think our defense definitely stepped up, and so did our offense finding more outlets. So
you also had a lot of rallies, long service, successful rallies. Yes. What has it been about the serves that have been going right for you recently?
I think we're finding usually the weakest spots on the other side, and that's how we can lift up our defense to actually get the ball back up. So we kind of find the weaker spots on the other side of the court and then get prepared to find our strongest offensive player, put that ball down.
Got a question, Samantha?
What did you just call me?
Sorry. You got a question anyways?
What did you do you want me to repeat the question that I already asked because the stream didn't hear it? Or?
Yeah, let's get into the mic. Go ahead.
All right. So, like I said earlier, you're a senior.
Yes.
How do you want your last year to end, and what are some good notes that you want to leave off the team with?
Personally, I want to end on a high note. Obviously, I want to end on just putting my all into it and leaving Bethany with no regrets and just leaving it with a good atmosphere and just knowing everyone was positive and that not giving the volleyball team just hope just so we can have some future seasons with a lot of support and stuff. So yeah.
Can I tell you one thing, Key?
Yes.
Seeing you on and off the court for the past 2 years, your energy is amazing. I see you at Verdigris and you're jumping around and laughing and making jokes. Yes. You bring high spirits to the team. Yes, and we will all be sad when you leave. But we will
come back.
But we know that you will do some great things afterwards.
I just want to leave on a very high note and just know that it's volleyball doesn't have to not be all serious, but also put some fun into the game. So that's just when I want to leave myself and leave my mark and just having fun, and there's no pressure into it, but also I think our team is very good at still being on top of it and playing our game, but also having more fun into the game and just being fun to be around.
I've got one more question for you here. You've got Harding Charter this Friday.
Yes.
What does the team need to do to turn one win into two?
I just think picking up everything we did not do good at this game and making sure we do it 10 times better the next game. So just picking up on what we didn't do the last game. And I think we learned a lot from Verdigris to this game, and we're going to put even more into Friday and hopefully have some better air conditioning. It's a little hot in
That's
here.
for sure.
Yes.
No
I wasn't even doing anything, and I was sweating.
I know.
I can't imagine how y'all were.
The fans are feeling right
Yeah, like
Just as hot.
I was sweating. I had to walk out so many times.
It was so hot. I'm like, can you imagine me?
I know. I was literally thinking like, I can't imagine how hot these girls are right now.
Hopefully it's a bit cooler in here.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you for coming by and doing this post-game interview.
Much. I'll
Appreciate
be
it.
tomorrow at the snow cone play.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good job today.
Thank you. Wait.
Yeah, you just slide down that thing and you just put it back in there. Yeah. Appreciate it. All right. That was a pretty good post-game interview right there. You're a natural at this, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I've been told I was told by my drama teacher I have like a reporter voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good trait to have for this kind of thing.
The judges at my drama competitions also said that, but they didn't like it, so.
Well, at the end of tonight and the end of our Blake Nightingale post-game show, it's a 3-0 victory for Bethany. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors like Simplified Tech, Ship It Sooner, Evans Hardware, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Trinity Endurance. Who would you pick for your player of the game tonight?
That's hard because I would pick everybody.
Stuff. Here, you want the stat sheets?
Yeah, sure.
There really are a lot of people you could give it to, just to name a few. I mean, Thompson had another great day. Bergman was in a lot
Bergman
with
is
a lot
always
to do.
amazing. On my stat sheet, she's always the first to fill up on the setting. She's just amazing.
Flinton did a great job. Saylor had a great game again. Obviously, O'Hearn played well.
They all have great. Honestly, I feel like I might give it to Bergman. This is kind of accounting for both Verdigris and here, but she is just like giving her all. She's always there whenever she's always there whenever someone needs, and both on and off the court. My microphone keeps falling. She's just a great team player, and I always see her talking to others and telling them like how to do stuff, and she's just an amazing player. So I would nominate her.
Say that's a good pick. All right, everybody, that wraps it up for this stream. I gotta clean up and get out of here.
Me too.
Because everybody wants to go home.